Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the authentication part of Laravel 11. So the login and registration, we have two roles, admin and user. Okay, if you are type the admin user email address and password, it is open up the admin dashboard. If you are type the user and respective password, it will open up the user dashboard. So how to do the things step by step we'll teach. First you go to the respective website Laravel. Type over here, go to Laravel installation. So Laravel 11, click on this, get started, installation, copy this command, go here. I'm going to go to the F drive. So I'm going to name it as Laravel ex. I just give the name ex, command cmd, right click and paste it. You have to change this one as a school app. Just give the name as school app. Press enter key. You have to wait until the project installation completed. After complete that, you have to go inside this folder. You type the command cd school app. Go inside this folder. Now what you're going to do is, I'm going to go to open up this folder in the VS Code editor. Open your project in the VS Code editor, code space dot, press enter key. This open up our VS Code editor successfully. Now what you're going to do is, this is your app folder, this is your database, this is your public folder. All things are there. Now what you're going to do is here, I'm going to go to this routes folder, this is resources folder. So you will be able to see all the folder structure and file structure. Now what you're going to do is, first time I'm going to go to open up the terminal. I'm going to implement the authentication part. So in order to authentication part, we already done the custom part. Custom, we have to create all the things. Okay, here we have to implement the Jetstream liveware. So we go to the, type it here, Jetstream liveware, Jetstream Laravel. Just type Jetstream Laravel. We go over here, click on this installation. Installation, we already done the stuff. After that, we are in order to integrate the Laravel Jetstream, you have to type this command. Copy this. You no need to type. You have to paste on it here. Press enter key. If you press enter key on your keyboard, the respective Laravel Jetstream libraries keep on download and install in your machine. You have to wait until the process completed. After done the stuff, what you're going to do is installing. You have to do the second step. Here there is a installation Jetstream with liveware. So if you want to go to the inertia, you can go to the inertia. Both are same. But if you are, I'm going along with the liveware. Okay, so I'm going to select the liveware, this one, after install the liveware, right? This liveware components, right? After that liveware, that's the thing here. Only the liveware. Back it over here. You just paste it. The liveware components get installed. Right, after the stuff, what you're going to do is, we have you can go here, the final is the installation. You have to type the npm install, npm build command, after that migrate. Okay, so just copy it, npm installed, right, compose updates, it's installing here. You can see the installation. So before that, what you're going to do is, I'm going to do the another thing is, we have forget it, but create a database. Go to over here to open up my MySQL database. So I'm going to create a database which is a DB MySQL. Just create the name, the DB MySQL. Right, I have created the databases. Okay, DB MySQL. Okay. Now what you're going to see, you have to create the database successfully. Right, now here what you're going to do is, after that, going to go to the env file. Here it defaultly Laravel 11 come as a SQLite. You have to write, you have to select all. When in VS Code editor, control, hold on the control key plus slash forward slash. Hold on the control key plus forward slash. You have to uncomment it. You have to, this one you have to type is MySQL Laravel, you have typed this one, this database name, this database, this database. Copy this database name, you have to paste it over here. That's the thing. This is user credential of MySQL. That's the thing, you have to write it. Okay. Right, perfect. Right, now here installation is successfully done. Here it's done, all everything. Here everything is done. So it's here, just Control C to now what you're going to see again, you have to run the npm command. You have to run the npm command. Okay, so you have a run the another one is a npm install. You have to run the npm install. Waited the installation npm package installed successfully. After that we have installed it. The another one is a npm run build this command. It's built successfully. Here it's building. Here you can see here is a building. Right, after that what you are going to do is you have to migrate command, each version migrate. Generally this all table will be migrated. Right, that successfully we have done the stuff. Okay, we done successfully done the stuff. Right, all that. Now you can php artisan serve. If you run the command php artisan serve, you will be able to see the user interface. You can see, copy this, paste it over here. Now you'll be able to see the user interface. This you have the login and registration links. Here you will be able to create the user, okay, the admin or login user. So before that, here we are going to go to my database migration. We have to forgot to done it. So go to my app folder. Here there's a database migration user table. You have to do the another thing is you have to implement these two things. I want to get it these two things, which is one is a phone number and role. So if you want, you can put it the phone number. So otherwise if you need additional columns, so I need these two columns. So you have type these two things. Okay, table string phone number, which is a nullable. After the user type, the user type, whether you can have a admin user or ordinary user. You have a two types. Okay, you have an admin or you have a ordinary user. You have a there are two types, the user types. Okay, in default it come as 0. User type, which is a 0, mean it's a 0 type. Okay, 0 means it's a ordinary user. 1 means it's a admin user. You have to convert as an admin user. Okay, right. So now what you're going to do is, you can't do it now. Here we have migrated, done. So again I'm going to save all. What you're going to do is, I'm going to how to do the migration again. You have to open up the new terminal. What you're going to do is, here I'm going to type the command. Type it, php artisan migrate fresh. You have type php artisan migrate fresh. It is freshly, it will be update to all the things. If you type this one, it's freshly, it's updated. Right, now let's back to our code section. So here this is my MySQL. Now you can see the user. So not this, this is a table is db MySQL. Here this one, user table. Here we have a name, phone number, user type is there. All things are there. Okay, here all things are there. Right, now what you're going to do is, we have to go to the phone number. We don't have a phone number. You can see here when you click register button link, you don't have a phone number. Now how to implement the phone number? Go to here we have to go to the resources, layout, resources. Here resources, you have to go to auth. You have to go to the auth. Here resources, view auth, inside the way auth. Here the registration. You have an email. Here this is email. This is the email address. Here this is email. So here the same email. Here just copy it, paste it below. In between the email password, you have a phone number. You have to call as phone number. This is a phone number. We need a phone number. This is also the phone number. ID also phone number. Sorry, the ID also phone number. The type is text, you have to make it as text. Name phone number, policy phone number. That's it. That's the thing you have to write it. Perfect. Right? Perfect, you have to write it. This one should be the phone number. Okay. Now the job is not done. This is the view part. So why? When you save the record, it goes to our apps folders. Here we have a action 45 to create a new user. Here also take the name. So this also that we have write it as a phone. Control S to save. That's the thing you have write it. Okay. Now already my project is running on. If you have any, okay, running on. Now let's do the thing is, now let's back it over here, refresh it, click register button. Now here you have a phone number text box. Now I'm going to add a name John at gmail.com, password phone number like something like that, password 12345678123456781, 123456781, click register button. Here registration successful. Here you can see the registration successful, John. Right? So I'm going to create another user. Right? So I'm going to create another user. Here click registration, John, Steve at gmail.com, phone number something like that, blah blah, 123456781, 123456781, click register button. The registration has been completed. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to log out the user. Now let's go back to my database and browse. You can have a John and Steve. So user type is 0. Steve, I make it as 1 minute, which is a Steve become a admin user, John become a ordinary user. Right. Now what you're going to do is here. Now I'm going to make the validation part. Okay, that's must. So how to make the validation part? So you have to go to config. First step you have to go to the config. So inside the app folder there's a config. You have to do the 445. Here it will be redirected. Redirect, you can go have a redirect. It's a dashboard. Okay, once the username and password is correct, it's redirected dashboard. Okay, it's dashboard. I will already see. So okay, where the username and password is correct, it redirected dashboard. Okay, if you are go to Steve gmail.com, if you type the relevant password over here, it redirect to the dashboard. Instead of this dashboard, I'm going to make it as another one. So you have to write a home. You have to make it as this one as home/home. Save. After do the stuff, what you're going to do is over here, you have to make it as a, go to the views, resources view folder. We have to do 2 things. First one, you have to make the folder which is a admin folder. Another folder we are going to make it as a user folder. You have to make it as an admin folder and user folder. View section. Okay, admin folder we have to create the file which is a home.blade.php, and user section I'm going to make the another file which is a home.blade.php. Right, so we have 2 different files we have created. Right, now what you're going to do is here I'm going to simple stuff we have to do it here. I'm going to go to do the thing is here, go to the dashboard, go to here dashboard. Here you can see the dashboard here, dashboard blade. Here just copy this code. This code you have just copied the dashboard.blade. Go to the admin user, you have paste on it. The in between this area we don't need this, only this layout. It is coming from the blade. Here I'm going to type this is a admin dashboard. But the same thing, just copy it, paste on it over here. This is a user dashboard. Right, control S to save. Right, perfect. Now we have made the things perfectly well. Now I'm going to go to implement the controller. So you type php artisan controller, php artisan make controller, which name is home controller. So make some other controller home controller. Okay. Home controller has been created. You can see here. Now we have to make the validation part. So we have to make the validation part. First we have to give the model. It's a model. Some model we have to haven't implement the phone number yet. So to implement the phone number. Otherwise we haven't added the phone number. So phone number. Right. So here. So here the phone number is null because we haven't add the phone number to the model. So model via we have record is added, so that we have to implement the model phone number over here. Here now what you're going to do here, I'm going to go to over here. First you have to link the model. The model is where reside on where. Okay, so here my model is reside on where. These two things were implemented. First one, my models reside on so the app folder models. App folder models user is a model. After that use illuminate support certificate auth. Okay, this both we need for implement to do the authentication. These packages reside on this path, this auth library. So here you have to make the simple validation. Okay, you have to make simple validation. It's a redirect part. So you have to let's copy paste this all the things. Right, so I will be explained, don't worry. Right, so here don't worry, I'll be explaining. Right, so here what you're going to do is go to route web. Here we have to redirect app home controller redirect. You have to tell them where your home controller resided. So right, that's the thing you have to do it. Now what you're going to do is here what I did here is here first step what I did here is here first go to the routes folder web.php file. This is the file where we have to determine the path of the website. This is the path of this is determine the path of the website. So when the URL is coming /home, it goes to the controller home controller redirect action method. So when the URL comes /home, it goes to redirect that controller. It redirects to the page which is a home controller. So home controller here we have to tell them the path where your home controller is resided in your project. It's resided inside the app folder. There is a folder called controller. Inside the controller folder there is a home controller. So as home controller, first when the request is coming, it goes to this action method redirect. First it will be check it. The ID is coming. Auth ID. Auth ID means auth ID. Auth ID. Okay, it's ID. If the user auth ID, if the user type the user, there is type in the database user type. Okay, user type. You can see the user type is there. User type. If the user type is 0, its default it's come as 0. I already talked 0, which has an ordinary user. It's logged as an ordinary user. So user home. It's called to the user home mean. You have to go to the resources folder. User home. It will be executed. If it is not 0, it tells what it's called to the home page. It's admin home page. If it is 1 mean, it's an admin. This admin home page. Right? If it is a user, it will be redirected to user dashboard. That's the thing we have to tell that. Now let's save our. Now let's save it and bring back to the application again. Right? So let's this one all the things I'm going to log out. Right. Now what you're going to do is now I'm going to log in the application. I'm logging the user type as Steve 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 login. Here it successfully redirect as an admin dashboard. So you have to see. Okay, here after that if the user type is If you log in again, the user address, if you are John, 678, let's redirect to the user dashboard. So this is how we have make the programming. This is how we have make the program. Now you guys how to different is the user dashboard, admin and user. Thank you for watching.